Thanks to Wendigo Tea for their support. They're keeping each episode steeped in mystery and value. WendigoTea.com.
Your daily game plan for success. It's Sax in the Morning. Steve Sax.
Hi, Steve Sax here with Sax in the Morning, and welcome to February 8th. This is Wednesday, February the 8th, and today we're going to be talking about the grandeur of awe. And today I did enjoy some awe. I woke up a little bit early today and enjoyed a beautiful sunrise here in the Sacramento Valley with a nice cup of Bigfoot Black Wendigo tea. So whether it's this Bigfoot black tea that I'm enjoying today or Firebird chai or King Dragon oolong, doesn't matter. The point is just to enjoy the great simple things in life. And you can certainly do that by enjoying some of this great tea by Wendigo Tea Company. So add a cup of Wendigo tea next time you're viewing a beautiful sunrise or sunset. And don't forget to go to the website, wendigotea.com, and put in your promo code SAX, S-A-X, and save 15%. Or you can get the link on the Sax in the Morning website. I love doing these shorts on things that are, basically positive aspects of the human experience. Like last week, we talked about the benefits of laughter, and that's a pretty basic human experience, right? So today I wanted to talk about the power of that feeling of awe in our lives. You know that feeling when you stand on a beach and watch the sunset, or even in the Sacramento Valley, we get some incredible sunsets here. And if you stop and pay attention, it's pretty amazing. So awe is that feeling of how big and beautiful this world is. And guess what? It's good for your health. So I found this article from the Greater Good Science Center. It's out of UC Berkeley, which has done a ton of research on this topic. And in this article I found, it sums up 8 reasons why awe makes your life better. We're going to go through these, and we're going to, burn through these kind of quick. So let's go through them. Number 1, it improves your mood and makes you more satisfied with your life. And this is great. Studies have found that people that are even looking at photos of nature that inspire awe, it increases people's mood and well-being. Another study took veterans and underprivileged children on a whitewater rafting trip. Those that experienced more awe on the trip had lower levels of stress and increased levels of well-being just a week later. And number 2, awe can improve your health. Studies have shown that experiencing awe can reduce the prevalence of chemical markers in our bodies that cause inflammation, which leads to many chronic diseases. And here's number 3, it increases critical thinking. A study showed that people who were first introduced to that feeling of awe were then less susceptible to accepting a weak argument for something. And here's number 4. It decreases our materialism. This really makes sense, doesn't it? So if you feel awe, you're less likely to fall victim to that targeted Instagram ad. And number 5, it increases humility. And this one is very obvious. I mean, it's hard to stand at the edge of the Grand Canyon and still feel like you are the center of the universe. Awe can help us drop our self-centered feelings and realize that we are just a tiny little speck of importance in this world that we live in. Number 6, awe can make you feel like you have more time. Studies have shown that people who experienced awe were more patient and agreed more strongly with statements suggesting that time is plentiful and expansive than people who were induced to feel just happiness. Number 7, awe makes you more generous and cooperative. Why? Well, look, awe is a feeling and a recognition of things bigger than you, and the connection to that feeling connects you to others, and that makes you more generous and cooperative. And lastly, awe can make you feel more connected to other people and to humanity, which I just referenced in number 7. So this research is very new, and the studies are limited, but I love this idea of the power of awe because it makes sense. I mean, when you stand on that beach or in the Grand Canyon or in a redwood forest or climb to the steps of the Duomo in Florence and look down on that beautiful old city and think about all the people who have lived there over the centuries, it lessens our own self-importance. It makes you feel like you are a small part of God's universe. And if you experience awe frequently, it will continue to remind you that you and your problems are not that important in the grand scheme of things, and that realization can bring you peace and health and happiness. And that is my short for today. If you like what you heard, give us a positive review, subscribe, and share. Also, remember that the Sax in the Morning swag is now available on my Instagram site. Go to Sax in the Morning _podcast. You'll see it right there on the Instagram, and just hit the link. Everything's there: mugs, hats, tumblers, you name it. Take advantage of it.